a lot of the sell-off in these names in 2018 was anticipation that there's going to be these problems, that there's going to be the so-called full Monty coming out. And you may want to take that actually from Jamie Dimon, because the financial industry went through something very similar after the crisis, right? So he's coming from a place of experience. I understand that. Facebook, of all those names, is the first one to really start making some changes. Their new privacy push, they're going to go to a messaging system. They might even have some kind of a Facebook coin. That, to me, is the most interesting. They're taking a proactive stance. And if you look at the way Facebook traded today, bounced right off support, closed at the high of the day. That's the one I like in this sector.
Amazon has traded remarkably well. And you look today on a day that FedEx got taken out to the woodshed, Amazon's up big. Means Amazon's probably eaten everybody's lunch, which means it probably makes a run to its all-time high before they report earnings, I believe, on April 24th.
If you look at what's been trading, at least in some part of the FANG, Google for sure, last month has outperformed triple Qs or their entire sector by almost 6%. If you actually look at what sold off hardest, it was a bunch of these names, but they do appear to be riding back into the leadership, especially in a lower growth environment. What do you want to own? Google is growing north of 20% at a multiple of 20 times.
And I think the competition is coming. We all know that. I mean, obviously, Apple and everybody else is going to come for them like we expect. But I still think that their moat is still very, very difficult for people to try to get across. And because of that, I pitched this stock here not that long ago. Power pitched this stock, and a lot of people voted against me. But I'll tell you what, Mel, it's been one of my favorite trades that I've had on, and I continue to have it on, and I'm still looking at other names in that sector where it's names that I don't really necessarily get my arms around when I look at valuations, but if I can buy those stocks and I can buy or sell incredible volatility against them, Boeing's one of those names where I'm looking for some of the opportunity like that. Makes it a lot easier. This is a name where literally, I think over the last 5 months since I've owned it, we've collected over $100 in premium. I mean, so that gives you a price entry point that's incredible versus where you actually bought that stock. And I continue to think that that's the perfect way to play Netflix.